Susan, let's go join Crystal and Rebecca.
Well, let me grab the brown
My brain
one.
is not keeping up with my mouth. So this.
When I wore this, I got compliments.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay, Crystal said she's already getting tons of compliments. The style is called Merliah2 Belle, and we're wearing a leather shoe. It's completely adjustable, but the upper is a flower all done out of leather. It's a wedge bottom, so we're looking at 2 inches, and then the upper is that show stopper. It's so artisan. Like, this is a different quality when you really look at the upper here. This should not be $60. Another brand would easily charge you $160, if not $260 for this.
Absolutely. There's a lot of work going into this. This is an all leather upper. As we're looking at it on Amy in the red, you're getting the 3-dimensional of this flower popping off at you. We added beadwork right in the center. Look at the top stitching detail, and then as you come in closer, there's crackled leather inlaid right in here. More of that beautiful, you know, exaggerated flower. And Amy, this is disguising. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about Clarks. 200 years of craftsmanship. This is 200 years in the making to come up with this beautiful design. Then we add 2 points of adjustability. So this, I think the hook and loop is disguised so beautifully on this.
You would never know.
You can completely open this up 2 inches, which means on a 2-inch platform, we get all that more cushioning and padding in there.
Wow. All right, we're going to show you all the colors, but I just wanted you to see the outfits.
Love it.
I'm so glad you had us zoom in, because now I'm even more confused. How is this $60?
I don't know.
Leather and that much detail.
Right.
So medium and wide widths, whole and half sizes. They just debuted a few days ago, but you've got your sale price today that saves you $12. Rebecca is wearing the white option. Now we call it the white combo because all the little beads are going to be your brown beads in the center, and then all your flower petals are white, and all the contrast stitching like a creamy tan. Look at that. That's your white combination. This is the red. I love red shoes. I always have, I always will. It's like a warmer red, so maybe brighter down here, and then that particular flower petal section is darker, and then a little brighter, and then the brown wooden beads. If you want the navy, do not wait. You know what's gonna happen. With shoes, we don't size up and size down. We go with our shoe size. We're gonna start to lose navy in sizes. It's a huge hit. So the deeper, darker navy on the outside and the center, and then that larger portion of petals is a more muted, quiet navy.
Yeah, we call this color here, we call this our blue-gray.
Ooh.
So it's just really adding more dimension, more depth to it.
Okay, and then you've got a brown multi. So again, deeper, darker browns, lighter, the wooden beads, and then finally on the end in front of Susan, that's gonna be your black combination. Do not wait. We are busy on the phone lines. I don't think I've ever seen such an artisan quality shoe at such a low price before.
I know. So I know you have a pick of the show. So if I had a pick of the show, it would be this one. Absolutely, hands down. This style represents the Clarks family so well. You're getting all of that gorgeous detail that we just talked about, the beadwork, the top stitching, the leather working on this. And then let me just show you 2 points of adjustability, a hidden point of goring right here on the inside, so the upper is going to move and flex with you. And then Amy, the Merliah2, so the way Clarks names our shoes, Merliah2 refers to the sole, Belle refers to the upper. So the Merliah2 is one of my favorite soles on this because it is so comfortable. You're getting 2 inches, and then that means we can add extra padding, extra cushioning inside here. So this is ultimate comfort. I would call this like ultimate comfort.
Agreed.
So you can see where your heel's gonna sit in here. You can see that sort of arch support that's gonna come up and meet your foot. And then all that padding goes all the way down to your toes.
And my favorite part, when you look at it, are you thinking that this could be very heavy? I bet you are, right? Because it's a hardy, big flower, right? And then you see that wedge bottom. This is all done in lightweight EVA. So you're talking about style and artisan leather quality and detail popping off your outfits, but extremely lightweight and practical to walk in. 2 inches is not a lot of height, but there's a tiny platform underneath the ball of your foot. So balance that out and you don't even feel like you're in a heel. But with our beachy linen, wide leg clothes, whether it's a dress or pants, I mean, this is the style to get, Susan.
This is the style to get. So I just got linen pants in a couple of different colors at the beginning of the season, and I am living in them. I love the Merliah2 with the linen pant because it really does just give you sort of that beachy, flowy vibe. As you're looking at it on me here in the black, you can see a little bit of that shimmer that's inset in that bigger flower. But I really like how we just added the layers to it. So it sort of pops off your foot. This is one, Amy, where I don't think you're going to be able to wear it without getting a compliment.
Well, that's what Crystal said when we walked over to Crystal, and we'll show you the other colors and our models in a minute.
Yeah.
The first thing she said was, I keep getting compliments. But I want to make sure you know the colors before we see them on Crystal and Rebecca.
Right.
So I'm holding up the white. When you do meet Rebecca, she'll be in this. The thing that doesn't change are the brown beads, and we're busy on the phone lines. Sale price of $60 instead of over $70. They all have the brown beads. I love this red, and I'm the kind of girl that I'm not going to wear other red, well, my nails, but like I like the red with the pink, the red with the navy, the red with the denim, red with white, obviously. Like I just like the red to pop off my outfit, and it's a wearable red.
I like the red next to your nails so you can see how deep this red is. So this has more of like a blue or a purple undertone to it. So it's a really deep, rich Americana red.
Okay, then over here, navy is very, very popular. This is what Crystal has on. There must be something about the navy. I think it is that, what's this grayish color
This
you
is our
got?
blue gray.
I think it's the combo of the blue gray with the traditional navy with the brown bead. Adorable.
Yeah, I agree. That one has a real unique look to it.
Your
and
brown
then so's
multi.
the brown.
And then you're in the black multi. We just broke our twin. We were going for a twin run there for the first 20 minutes of the show, and we just broke it. Crystal and Rebecca have them on. I mean, dresses, denim, shorts, pants. But I'm telling you, just standing here, sometimes, you know, this is my third hour, and granted, I did have Clarks on for my first 2 hours, so I was already comfortable. But sometimes just standing in heels for 10 minutes, you're miserable.
Right.
You could go all day in this, Susan.
You really could. As we're looking at Crystal and Rebecca, what's happening here is the ultimate comfort difference. You're having contact with your footbed from heel to toe. You're getting that extra cushioning that we put in there with that 2 inches. So as we think about standing and walking, it's really, what is that sole doing for us? It's absorbing the shock. It's creating, you know, the flexibility, the durability, and just look at Crystal pushing down on that. That's going to be absorbing all the shock as you walk.
Well, we're busy, 868-5438. Whether it's somewhere festive and you're putting together a great outfit, or in and out of the building, I constantly wear a little bit of heel and height just so I look professional. Whatever the occasion, here's your choices one more time in this newer style on sale. You've got your white, you have your red, very popular like I mentioned. That would be the same scenario with the navy. And then you have your brown multi, and then down on the end of the table, your black multi. 868-5438.
Love it.
It's so nice when I have a Clark show, because each